Hello guys, we are back for another Mass Effect Andromeda. Continue our exploration of the galaxy and kind of see where it goes. Alrighty. So let's take a look at our list of missions. We got missing scientists. Havarl is the next planet I believe we'll go to. We'll go help the scientists there. And then we also have another mission there. Oh shoot, that wasn't even... Okay. We'll have to remember to check this out. Let's find these scientists. This planet got a lot greener once they fixed the air. I don't know if I like it. It's very...
This crate contains a prototype for a handheld ice drill.
So they're developing a portable drilling method. Smart.
Looks like we found a drill with some coordinates.
The temperature is falling, Pathfinder.
Well, of course it is. We're on an ice planet, Sam. I don't know how I feel about our base being way out here. Start of a civilization. I don't know why we wouldn't build closer to the hangar and at least give us some allies nearby in case something happened, you know?
I should have dressed warmer.
It's not that cold. Let it go.
Are you going the right way?
Joel, did you really ask me if I'm going the right way? Bro, I have a marker. And I'm the driver. quite yet. Alrighty, hopefully these scientists are alive. But not... Why are they so far away from our base, though? I thought the goal was to stay nearby. This was the Ket base that I shut down. The energy for it.
Bet there's Ket in there.
One thing I wish they added a little bit into this game was the ability to make more than one base on a planet. Which maybe they do have. I guess we're not that far in yet. But, I don't know. It feels like if we're starting a civilization, you'd want
Bet that
more than
remnant
one.
site is active. Let's check it out.
More than one human settlement on every planet. Get another beacon down over here.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Easy enough.
Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Actually, after we finish this, we might
Pathfinder,
have to
this
go...
area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
After we finish this planet, we might have to go check out, Nexus and see if they have, another ADP for us. See what we can do.
This is where the research thingy sent us.
Keep an eye out for Priya's people.
I think that's it. Good work.
Where's that thing at? There it is. Bad monkey. Of course there's no relevant data. Oh, I'm just getting started for the day, Omega. How are you? What's up, Devil? I'm just getting started for today. How are you guys today?
Pathfinder, a nav point is attached to this log. I've updated your location device. Should I inform Priya we found her people?
No, not till we take down whatever did this.
How's your guys' days going? Oh, what in the world?
Hey! Architect!
You know what? My day's okay. It's just getting started. I slept longer than I wanted to, and then...
Attack its legs!
Head exposed! Take it out!
continuing to fall.
Give him a bucket right now.
Time for a headshot!
I love the Cat Alloy game, but that's not what I need right now. That's
More remnants are coming.
Attack its legs!
It's running away!
Keep up! Away!
We must follow it.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
that thing has a lot of health. I might be at this for a minute.
Get its legs!
The one thing I wish this car had was a gun. Kind of like the Nomad and the Mako.
Creating reinforcements.
The legs will bring it down!
The head's open.
Down, ya big boy. I know. That's ammo. Aha.
A severe temperature drop.
New remnant on the field.
Man, you just run into that.
Get its legs!
Temperatures are below freezing.
working on it, PB.
I'm reading a severe temperature drop.
Where's... where are you going? Why are you running?
Aim for its legs.
Temperatures are below. Continue to fall.
Time for a headshot!
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Shoot.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Man, I wish you could activate these turrets over here. Do some type of damage.
Attack its legs.
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Ooh, wow.
Temperatures are below freezing and continue to fall.
Just keeps making more!
Extreme cold is detected, Pathfinder.
Aim for its legs.
That gotta hurt.
Gotcha.
Interface now! We've got you covered!
Ooh.
Wow. This thing caused a lot of trouble.
We should tell Priya what happened here.
Oh, wow. I'll take those. That was definitely a lot more in your face than I thought it'd be. But we handled it.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable
Easy.
parameters.
Let's see. Improve suspension. Hey, we take that. Anything to upgrade our vehicle, make it more of a smooth ride. This is always a loyal gun in the other games. Let's go talk to Priya. She's in here. Why is it not tracking? No, this one. There we go. Maybe? Just put
We'll need extra heat lamps for the
the
new civilians.
samples
Get an order
outside?
to Kahele.
The heck?
Pathfinder, my scouts told me about your run-in with the architect. I lost good people to that thing. Drill technicians who went there on an expedition.
It's not easy losing people under your command.
It's my fault. I shouldn't have let them search that far out. I failed them. At least I know the rest of my people are safe, thanks to you.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
Heard the engineers had to fix your comms again.
Damn skirt. So I get to meet the Pathfinder responsible for making this place happen. I'm Lizana Telesso. Because of you, I have the best job in the galaxy.
Which is?
I'm an ice runner. I get to dodge the Scourge and outrun the Cat to bring water to the colonies. Doesn't get more exciting than that.
So you're responsible for the well-being of the colonies. That's a big deal.
It doesn't fall on my shoulders alone. But I like making a difference.
Sorry about that, chat. So she's an
How did you
ice
get into
runner.
this job?
It's definitely
I
a
was pilot
fun
for the
sounding
Citadel
job.
fleet, until I got bored and wanted something new. The initiative sounded right up my alley. I was one of the first to sign up.
But how'd you end up at this outpost?
I asked. Marched into Priya's office and told her I was the best pilot she'd get. Said I didn't care if the outpost was mostly ex-Alliance. I wanted in. I've been giving her trouble ever since.
So you mine the ice as a water source. Smart.
I fly ice blocks to the Nexus. Eos. Even made a run to Havarl for the Angara. Speaking of which, sounded like there was trouble brewing when I landed. The Angara were on edge. Maybe you should check it out.
I've flown through the Scourge before. It's not easy.
That's half the fun. I get to change my routes to avoid it, like I'm outsmarting it. I've had a few close calls where it shorted my nav system. Once, I flew blind all the way to the Nexus.
There's no way you pulled that off.
There's a reason I was the Citadel's best pilot.
Well,
Take it easy.
see,
No fun in that.
I like that they give us introductions to more characters, even if they're just minor importance. Still cool to meet them. I wish. See, we had all this jump jet technology. Why didn't we get this stuff in 3? Like, you imagine all the locations we could have done with 3? Jumping around and stuff.
Jal says Evra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Do I? There's a report of sorry refugees. They might know. True Candor has some weird reports about Duran. I definitely don't think he should have unlimited coffee all the time. Lexi wrote a 1,400-page paper. What in the what in the world, Lexi? Bro, there's so many emails. What in the world?
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Where's my crew? I think we're gonna head to the Nexus, talk to them, discuss, what's going on there. That's a little worrying.
You know, there was a time when Sid was afraid of space. We were traveling a lot, and one day she just woke up and realized there was nothing outside the shuttle walls. Happened more than once. She'd panic. I'd hold her, for as long as it took. She doesn't even remember now. It was only for a month or two.
Funny, huh? The things they don't remember.
And you feel like it's up to you to hold on to it, or else it's just gone.
And there's just something there that you know you're missing.
Drac?
Just hold on to it.
Vetra, how are ya?
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving. And everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone, ugh.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Of course I have a plan. Find a home.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot. Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over? Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't. And that's why the con works. And if I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who, and what they're willing to take in exchange.
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh. No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. And again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic. Anyway.
How did you hear of the Andromeda Initiative?
Short answer, Kesh. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually, I figured out something was going on, something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have. I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years. Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he? Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for cash right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
I have no problems believing that.
Yeah, she told me off good. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Corcrow roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Smart stuff up front, powers in back.
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
You'd let a bone-faced blowhard like that deprive you of my scintillating company?
That blowhard hates you now. If you're not careful, he might deprive me of your company. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
You should have seen. One hell of a trip this is turning out to be. Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that. The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
If I have time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Movie night definitely sounds like a plan. Who doesn't love a good movie night?
Yes?
So, how did a sorry doctor end up on the human ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans. Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I gotta say, I really like the way this
Pathfinder,
ship
you
is.
have pending vid calls.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You rescued Shava Khan. His loss would have been hard for the Resistance. But your true agenda is clear, to explore Aya's vault. Joel says you want to help find the Moshae. Why should I let you?
My personal code is, I got this.
Bold, a little arrogant, like me. Still, I'll reserve judgment for now. We've managed to trace the Moshae to a special Kent facility on Voled.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, and so I need to... well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI, and honesty makes you different from the Ket.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Voled. They'll take you to the Ket facility. Stay strong and clear. Goodbye.
Alrighty. So we gotta go back to Voled for a Trail of Hope. But that's the main story. Huh. Let's get some lab technicians up and awake. Okay, so now I can... Wait, but it doesn't say I have one. Oh, I know what I need to do. Strike team. Keep my boys rocking. Juliet, you failed me? Give me just a sec, chat.
So, Jarl.
So?
We haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
And you're alien to us. So there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
That all you've got? Now that I've proven you can trust me, I was hoping you'd feel more able to open up.
I have certain dissatisfactions that I'd like to leave behind. They're quite personal.
How do you know Moshae Sefa?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Ket. With my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value, that sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
As if I didn't have enough on my plate, add deciphering alien psychology.
What plate?
Exactly. See you later.
Again. I'll lend you 30 if you pay me back by tomorrow.
Done. Thank you, Subi.
Someday I'll find out why you're always strapped for credits.
Is Callow a gambler?
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
The Angara live with it, and so can we.
And if every one of our colonists was an ace pilot, I wouldn't be worried. If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it? Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
It's a different galaxy, guys. Same
I
problems.
saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
Wild remnant parties. What else would you use it for?
Well, that's a thought. You don't really think they... Oh, joking. I see. Good one.
I take it you work closely with the Nexus science team?
I try to keep in contact with them. We discuss anything and everything we discover out here. After all, many brains are better than one, and Dr. Aridana is worth 2 or 3 at least. I work best when I have other people to bounce ideas off of.
I'm still fuzzy about how we managed to see Andromeda all the way from home.
It confused me too. I mean, the light lag would have made any data 2 million years out of date. So I asked Dr. Aridana, and she told me, well, it wasn't her tech that did it. It was the Geths.
You're kidding. Those killer robots we had in the Milky Way?
Those exact ones. The initiative obtained data from an array in deep space, a Geth construct. According to Aridana, the Geth rebuilt a mass relay and turned the approach corridor into an FTL sensor.
A what now?
It operated like a telescope, just faster than light. It provided much more up-to-date info. We don't know why the Geth were interested in observing beyond the galaxy, though. Maybe we'll never know.
Did my dad know about this? Why didn't he tell me?
It's possible he didn't know. The Geth are isolationist and hostile. Using the info, even obtaining it in the first place, probably crossed a lot of boundaries.
Huh. Interesting.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Kinda crazy how the Geth tie into even this game. After so long.
Not really a holiday destination.
Anomaly
No.
on sensors.
No, right there, I wouldn't say it is.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Copper. Love that. Let's go back to the Nexus real quick. Probably spend a little bit of time on there. Let's see, Nexus, there you are. Hey, it looks like they're actually working on the building it now. Might actually get to see it fully rebuilt by the end of this. At least the lights are on this time. Let's see. Helios, Nexus. I don't want to do that. This. I need to go back to EOS for that. Oh, maybe that is what I have to do. Okay. I know Liam wanted me to get a movie. Protesters? Oh, goodness gracious. What are we protesting? We just got here.
Clan before cronies.
Our nexus, our lives.
Thrash.
Free our families. Free our families.
Clan before
Hey, what's going on?
cronies. That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost. But because you wanted military personnel, people tagged as scientific support have to wait. Again.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
Well, your pick has my grandchildren trapped in that pod.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
Okay. I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Jeebus. Like, do they not realize do they not realize that there are Ket out there that want to kidnap our families? Like, why would we want to wake them up? Why would we want to put them in that position?
For a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
Let's see what we got. Kandros, talk to me, bud.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
Then what's the point of all those outposts I've founded?
People need more than space, Ryder. They need work they're trained for, and we don't have placements for those families. If I just toss them to any outpost with a spare bunk, they become a burden we can't afford.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
Alright, yeah. We can't.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryder's there.
A good idea. Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
It's always the Pathfinder's duty, isn't it?
Civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics.
Ridiculous.
Security is investigating. Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates. You're listening to HNS.
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Tracking enemy activity. Zones 2, 12, 19.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
We'll go back, we'll try talking them down, getting them back on the right side.
Blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
Alrighty.
Just stand down, ma'am.
Or you'll shoot me. Good luck explaining that to my grandchildren.
What happened?
She was about to disconnect the water hoses, threaten all the plants.
They're saying the leaders won't wake our families. Well, this is how far we're willing to go. Their move.
If you resort to violence, so will the leadership. And they have the militia.
We're not the enemy. Why is it so hard to push a button and help Mom?
Take it easy, kid. The Pathfinder's got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
You want your mom to wake up and find you exiled? Or dead?
Reese, don't. Anything's better than that. Even the longest wait of our lives.
When our families hear about this...
They'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on.
Jeebus. I'd rather do more damage against that than that. Initiative gunner? Tactical operative. Energy drains already. Let's see. You know, I do think we're going to switch out our companions for next time with maybe Vetra. We'll do advanced weapon training for her. Drac Macrobian. We'll do burning. PB. Ah, so I have to complete her mission. That makes more sense. Alright, so let's get a movie.
It's not the best quality. We don't have any options here.
Also, why would we bring Pyjax to a new galaxy? That just doesn't seem like a good idea.
Across all sectors on the nexus.
That sounds like an invasive species.
For your safety. This is HNS.
Which I guess in a way is what we are to the Andromeda galaxy. Yeah. Easy now. Let's go find these monkeys. Dun 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 dun.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic.
So what's everyone's thoughts on the game so far?
This is HNS.
Played about 12 hours of it so far.
Oh, hello.
Here we are, one young Pyjack. Ready to see Andromeda, huh? Sam, can you send a note to Kesh? Make sure our new friend gets delivered to the Tempest.
Acknowledged.
Oh god. We're gonna have a Pyjack on board. Archangel blood pack. It's so weird not having a lot of money in this game. Alright, we are gonna head to Varl and hopefully see what's going on there. Sounds like there's Turians there as well as the Angaran.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
Alrighty. So we'll go visit our monkey. And then it sounds
You
like
have
Joel.
AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Oh yeah, trading swear words.
Really?
80.
That's what you asked him about?
AVP. Oh, 3 cryopod points. Okay. Well. Let's get that awakened. Let's get a commerce. Let's get some people like these guys awake.
You want to talk shop? Talk shop. I want to know.
I have.
Oops. Looks like our Pyjack friend got out of his cage. He'll be fine, won't he? The exercise will probably do him good.
So weird. Looks like an elephant, kinda. An elephant monkey.
You've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me, he was a good student. The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
That's why he hates aliens.
Yes. He suffered greatly. When Axul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Axul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
More of a reason to set things straight before they get out of hand.
I don't think Axul will listen to you. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Axul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Well, it's a good thing we're headed to Havarl.
How long does it take to learn piloting?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
Ancestors came from this system. From Havarl. It looks so small from here.
Deploying probe. I'm picking up something. Getting a scan.
Yo, it's a meteor. Or a comet. Same difference. Alrighty, supposedly there are Turians here and hopefully some new allies. Bring Vetra and drag.
Sending the nav point for Darpalev. That's where the Mosha's team should be.
Mosha.
It used to be an Angaran town. There'll be landing pads and good sightlines for a safe approach.
Anomaly on the sensors. Something big, possibly hostile, taking evasive action.
Wait, I don't think his...
What the hell are those?
Well, That's something you don't see back home.
Bringing us in.
Alrighty.
Ryder, I will meet you at Darpalev.
I thought Aya was beautiful. This blows it away.
If there's a vault here and it's working, I wonder why it didn't show up on the map in EOS.
Probably because it was working. Only the damage runs show up on IS, I think. Fuck. Just got jumped. This is definitely a good looking planet. A lot better than the last two.
Cat! I thought this would be I am invincible.
Pathfinder. Thaldir, the recluse who escaped the Ket with Axel, lives in this area.
We're less likely to scare her if we break calm.
We're good, right?
I thought this would be boring.
Well, he got fucked.
Locked.
Hopefully this
Override.
person's alive.
Don't come any closer.
Jesus.
Don't touch me.
I just want to help.
I already helped myself.
You did this to yourself?
The cat. I can't go back. I won't.
Don't push yourself. You'll make it worse.
I've never met a human before. You're not like he described.
You mean Axel?
He saved me. Gave me a chance to live. And die on my own terms.
I need to find him.
I wanted to see him. One more.
She's gone.
Even in the end, She was devoted to him. Better update Jal. Jal, a Ket raiding party attacked Thaldir. She took her own life instead of being captured. I'm sorry.
Damn the Ket. The only other person who might be able to reach Aksul.
Rokar. They died fighting.
Just remember, if they were alive, they'd be shooting us.
That's unfortunate. Alright. But, since we're here... I like the design of this planet, although it makes me feel like it's Felucia from Star Wars.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Oh my god, the Andromeda Galaxy is really just Star Wars.
I don't know about this, Joel. It's risky letting a stray... This is them. The ones from the other galaxy.
Yes. Ryder, Kiran Dowles, lead scientist at Dar Panev.
I just have to say, Havarl is beautiful.
The planet's beauty is the least of my current concerns.
Where's the rest of the team? Ryder has experience with Remnant. We might be able to help their investigations.
You haven't heard? While the team was exploring the monolith, something went terribly wrong. They were caught in some kind of remnant stasis field, frozen in place, unresponsive.
Oh shit.
I know how to work remnant tech. I can help you.
Ryder has seen a vault and apparently reset it. Somehow.
Ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. But if you think the alien can help, I'll set skepticism aside. The monolith is not far from here. See what you can do, but be careful. We don't know what triggered the stasis, and it may happen again.
Alright guys, I think we're gonna end it here for the video. We will pick up next time from this spot and see where we go on the planet.